I decided to do an experiment. I went to ChatGPT and I decided I would look for something that would be an interesting alternative to Charlotte Tilbury. And I want to share a video with you of what happened. So you'll see at the top here that I asked, can you recommend a cream that's similar to Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream? And the first thing that caught my eye is what it recommended were 5 brands, 4 of which I had never heard of. Revolution, Embryolisse, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Kiehl's, Paula's Choice, and It Cosmetics. So at the very first get-go, I was introduced to new brands that I had never heard of. And this began my brand awareness process. But I decided to go deeper. And by the way, I'm not using any sort of fancy prompting or anything like that in ChatGPT. I'm just talking to it as if I am a normal consumer. So I say, tell me more about the Revolution Pro Miracle Cream. Where can I buy it? And it gives me a list of places where I can buy it, including the fact that it mentions that in Bellevue, Washington, you can purchase it. It's caught my location. I'm actually not quite in Bellevue, but I'm very close to Bellevue, Washington. So it knows where I am, and it knows retailers that are close to me. It's also starting to bring in rich media. It's brought in a video, although I'm actually not really sure if I would trust this video necessarily, given the way that it spells miracle. But nevertheless, this was a really interesting opportunity to see a lot of information very quickly about this miracle, about this cream. Then I asked it to compare prices. It actually didn't do very well in this part of the experiment. It just said available for purchase at these various locations. And it gave me another video, which I didn't really need. But I went further and I said, well, how about Amazon? How much does this cream cost on Amazon? And it went to Amazon. You can see the link there. It went to the Amazon website and it found the exact price for the exact ounces, including the exact price per fluid ounce. And I checked these, and these are very accurate. It gave me another video, which actually didn't load, didn't matter. But I went to Amazon and I said, okay, I'm going to study reviews there. And I found out from some of the reviews that it's heavily scented. So I said, okay, let's find something different. And it pinpointed the Paula's Choice moisturizer. And here, it gives me not only information about Paula's Choice, but it gives me reviews. So it's giving me more validation that this might be a product that I might be interested in purchasing. So I ask it one more time, how much is this product on Amazon? It tells me the price. I decide to go to Amazon, I click the direct link, and I purchase it. And I'm now a very happy customer of Paula's Choice, which I never heard of, I never experienced, and I went from being unaware of it to purchasing it in a very simple conversation on ChatGPT. So what does that tell me, and what should it tell you? It should tell you that traditional consumer journeys are being disrupted. This is happening on a daily basis around the world. I've simplified it here on the right with a decision path between Google and ChatGPT, but we know that AI platforms, multiple AI platforms, are starting to attract people's attention, whether it's Amazon's Rufus, or whether it's Perplexity, whether it's Gemini, whether it's Copilot, or of course ChatGPT. And they're taking people away from what you might call traditional destinations for finding information.